Friends, welcome to my YouTube channel. Dhanesh here. Today we are going to discuss about natural language processing (NLP). This is the 10th video on NLP. Today our discussion is on NER, named entity recognition. Fine, just let's have a quick introduction to NLP, natural language processing. It's NLU plus NLG. NLP is equal to NLU plus NLG. NLU, natural language understanding. NLG, natural language generation. NLU is responsible for understanding the content, and NLG is responsible for generating the content. The different components of NLP, this is the pictorial representation of NLP. It contains, NLP contains NLG and NLU. You can discuss, you can think of NLG and NLU are the subsets of NLP. This is the steps we have to follow when you build an NLP pipeline, that is sentence segmentation, word tokenization, stemming, lemmatization, identifying stop words, dependency parsing, POS tags, NER, named entity recognition, chunking. All these things we discussed. Only named entity recognition is remaining here. NER. So we will discuss in detail. So this is a summary of what we discussed. We can think text as a sequence of tokens. Tokenization is the process of extracting tokens or words from those texts. We can normalize tokens using stemming, lemmatization, removing stop words. All these things we discussed. You can watch those videos in the playlist. This is the life cycle of an NLP project. Text document is the input, text reprocessing, text parsing, feature engineering, modeling, and deployment are the steps. This is, a little bit detailed. What are all the steps you can follow in text pre-processing and text processing or parsing and feature engineering. So there is a separate video for life cycle of an NLP that you can watch it. Now we are getting into named entity recognition. Named entity recognition, NER, is probably the first step towards information extraction that seeks to locate and classify named entities in text into predefined categories such as the names of the persons, organizations, locations, expressions of times, quantities, monetary values, percentages, etc. Named entity recognition is a subtask of the information extraction field, which is responsible for identifying entities in an unstructured text and assigning them to a list of predefined entities. Named entity recognition consists actually of two subsets: named entity identification and named entity classification. And that means we first find the entities mentioned in a given text, and only then we assign them to a particular class in our list of predefined entities. Different steps in named entity recognition, NER. First step in named entity recognition is actually preparing the data to be parsed, that is sentence segmentation. We discussed word tokenization. We used NLTK, and even we have videos which is implemented using TensorFlow and Keras. Parts of speech tagging. There is videos on that. We discussed that. We used NLTK library for parts of speech tagging, POS tagging. Second step in named entity recognition would be searching the tokens we got from the previous step against a knowledge base. The knowledge base can be an ontology with words, their meaning, and the relationships between them. Third step in named entity recognition would happen in the case that we get more than one result for one search. Then we would need some statistical model to correctly choose the best entity for our input. These are all the different steps in named entity recognition. See, these are all the tools in the market, available in the market for NLP, that is NLTK, Natural Language Toolkit, the most widely used. SpaCy, so it's high performance. It is, it is the tool for it is well known for its high performance. GenSim library for document similarity analysis. Core NLP, it's well known for its speed. It is made of Java. Core NLP, then Allen NLP. See here, we are going to use about SpaCy. We are going to use SpaCy here for the implementation. Uh, you can do how you can install. You can do a pip install SpaCy. Then if you are using Anaconda platform, you can use conda install -e conda forward space. This is the command you have to use. I am using Anaconda in my system. All my softwares like I have installed TensorFlow, Keras, all those softwares on top of Anaconda. So I used conda install -e conda. Then after that, you can use this Python -m space download en. En stands for English, so that command also you can run. Then the environment is ready. So I will show you a simple program in Jupyter notebook that will, it's very easy to understand. So that will, when I run it, you will understand how it is separating into name, entities, organizations, money, how this program. So we this is the first line of code. It's very simple. Import SpaCy, then NLP is equal to SpaCy load this. You need to write the next line is en underscore core underscore web underscore sm. From there we are loading the libraries. Sentence, this is the sentence I am going to I am going to apply for the NER. So that is, Microsoft is planning to buy the UK startup for $1 billion. So doc NLP, that is, we are passing that sentence. Then for ent, for entity in doc.ents, we are iterating through that doc. Then I can print ent.txt, ent.startchar, nchar, and label. These things we can print it. So let's run this. We can see what's happening. It's running now. Yeah, see, it's showing the sorry, here one mistake is there. It is why it is not showing the or. Microsoft, it has to show it as the or. Okay, see, it is not. Yeah, that's why it's not running. Now we will run it again. Microsoft, now you can see Microsoft, it's the organization. See, a UK, it's showing here. It's right, GPE. Then $1 billion, it is money. So all these entities it is extracting from the you know sentence. So this is named entity recognition. I am using the SpaCy library for this. So that's all about the NER, named entity recognition. So now we will discuss the future engineering related to NLP in the next videos. There are different steps involved in that will be covering in the next videos. So we have 10 videos, it's there related to NLP. Now we have pre-processing, how you will do the processing of the text, parsing of the text, chunking, NER, all these aspects we discussed. Now future engineering related to NLP is remaining, that will be covering in the coming videos. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thanks a lot.